Here's young Latham with his final instructions.
Well, as you expect from you both, you're obeying the instructions at all times. When I tell you to break, you both break, and you defend yourselves at all times. And the best love to you both. Touch gloves. Well done, lads.
A buzz around the city, a buzz around this fight. We've had so many Fight of the Year contenders, memorable Fight of the Year winners here on Channel 5. Could this clash of styles, could this massive fight for Harlem Eubank produce another? I think Michael Conlon put it best this week. He said this is a fight that'll show us the true identity of both of these men. What are we looking for early here, Barry? Surely it's who dictates the pace, isn't it?
It is. So, you know, people know, and we've all gone on about how McKenna throws lots of punches, he's going to be relentless, and he will be. But he's also, he can box, and we forget that. And he has been in fights where he's been, you know, touch and go, you know, going back and forth, rather than just be relentlessly wild. He does think about quite a lot of his work, but ultimately, it's going to be his willingness to get involved in a fight that wins or loses him the fight. And for Eubank, it's about slowing him down, forcing him to make mistakes, getting him over that front foot too early so you can counter, and then you've got space to move away so nothing comes back.
Harlem Eubank's third fight against a southpaw, comfortably the best southpaw he's faced, the tallest opponent he's faced as well, 6'1", Tyrone McKenna.
And if McKenna can establish that jab, he doesn't need to be over busy. That's the punch that he can work off. Everything can work off that. He can take his time, and he can force Eubank to do what Eubank's going to want him to do, and that's overreach. Commit before you're ready.
He said, McKenna, that I always say before my fights I'm going to go out there and box, and then I end up having a war, so I might as well stop saying I go out there and box. But that's what he's doing. The opening couple of minutes of this fight.
Just with McKenna, once he gets caught with a good shot, then he ignites. He sees that red mist and he commits to everything he's got.
Harlem Eubank always looks so serene, and part of the battle for McKenna, as he's caught by a couple of good body shots there, is to take away that serenity.
Yeah, good right hand there from Eubank. He just took that left foot on the outside and allowed him to slide in, get that right hand through the middle. But it's McKenna really taking it with the jab for the most part in this round. The fans are going to have to be a bit patient with this one. They will ignite, but I think it's going to take a few rounds.
It might just do as Eubank comes forward. Of course, had that really awkward outing in Newcastle against Nurali Erdogan. It was instantly forgettable. This, I think, less so, although a very slow start, not necessarily the start that a lot of people were predicting. And a tight opening round as well. Anything that happened in the opening round, but the expectation of what's to come. Round two, between the tall man from West Belfast, Tyrone McKenna, great friend and comedy partner Tommy McCarthy in the corner, along with Emir Yilmaz, with whom he's been working super hard in Germany in the snow. Said he pretty much retired in his head after that defeat by Lewis Crocker, where he took an awful lot of punishment, proved he could take a shot, certainly, but found a way back. He couldn't turn down this opportunity. I think there was a sense by many in the business that McKenna was one of those hand-picked opponents that Messrs. Booth and Beat are so good at doing, so good at spotting frailties and weaknesses that their fighter can exploit. McKenna thinks otherwise.
But stylistically, they've picked him. It's not the best opponent, is it? You've got a tall southpaw. You've got a guy in Eubank who loves to work behind off the jab. The last thing you want is a 6'1" southpaw, because you can't establish that left hand that gives you the rhythm for all your combination punches and all your movement.
Sharp jab there from Eubank. There's the jab that he does like to work off.
That comes from the feet there. That's fast feet on the balls of his feet. Just a little step in and out.
Trying to show McKenna a couple of different pictures there.
Nice left hook there as well. McKenna standing a bit tall. Eubank staying nice and low. See, sometimes when you're the shorter fella, sometimes get lower again. Make it as small a target as possible.
That southpaw jab of McKenna proving to be an important weapon in this fight. And a left hand behind it that time. Falling short with it there, McKenna, little smile on his face as well.
Yeah, it hasn't been effective in this round, is it, to be honest, as it was in the first. Well, what it is doing is stopping Eubank from getting his jab from really getting any continuity, but also Eubank's with the faster hands and feet just darting in with the odd shot. And probably enough to nick him the round, possibly. Oh, good shot there
from McKenna. Is it about to ignite here? Tick towards the end of round 2, a sense that things might just be boiling and bubbling.
That's good for Eubank there, using the forearm and the shoulder and everything to get out of that. Not maybe allowed, but clever work. Just to create the space.
He's had points deducted in each of his last 2 fights. Eubank against Schwarzkopf and Erdogan. Again, a little less sedate this second round.
Quarters, 10 seconds.
Well, that's how George is seeing it early. Gave Harlem Eubank the first round and scored the second level.
Round 3.
So round 3, schedule 12 here. It's better from Eubank, left hook from him. A little dig to the body as well from Harlem Eubank.
Yeah, good shoulder turn there, wasn't it? He didn't miss. With the left hand, came back with his own left hook there, Eubank. And again, a little tip of the shoulder, like giving him just the right angle to throw that shot.
Eubank will look to the body of McKenna. Long body, plenty to aim at. Left hook to the body again. He's been down 6 times, 3 of those from body shots. Speed there of Eubank.
Yeah, it's the feet, the feet is getting him in a lot of trouble here, Eubank. Just getting to the target quicker and then just retreating a little bit quicker. And McKenna just not being able to cope with that at the minute. He's trying to walk him down, but got to let his hands go a little bit here, McKenna. Straight shots right down the line he needs.
That left hook that Eubank favours so much.
Just starting to feel more comfortable here, isn't he, Eubank, with the range.
McKenna trying to keep him off there. Crowd think there was a knockdown, but just pulled down there, McKenna. John Latham right on top of that.
Again, there's movement, a little fidgety movements there from Eubank, just making McKenna unsure to pull the trigger. Just going to double up that jab, McKenna. Yeah, there it is.
Pounding out the jab again, but Eubank responding here. McKenna then tying it up, and again Eubank wrestling him to the floor.
Yeah, nothing in that. You can't even warn Eubank for that. It's just the feet, isn't it, of Eubank? That's what's giving him the upper hand here. And the balls of his feet. He also got nice rhythm to his work. He can bend his knees as well to get nice and low, change the height all the time.
It's a really confident display so far from Eubank. Doesn't want to get overconfident, but all little tricks from him, little feints and movement. He's enjoying himself in there.
Yeah, he wasn't far off for that short right hand there, Eubank.
Right to the body there from Eubank. Talked about him potentially being under pressure. He's now trying to apply the pressure on McKenna. Kind of look for that uppercut as Eubank came in. Harlem Eubank corner. There are the punch statistics so far.
Second tap, round 4.
Round 4. Eubank was certainly the one coming forward and trying to apply the pressure. That's better though from McKenna.
But that's more like McKenna. Even under a bit of pressure, he just fired him back. If anything, it'll stop just the flow of Eubank's work. But at the minute, Eubank's got a nice little rhythm, just a little smash and grab effect that he's so good at.
It's quite a character, Tyrone McKenna, the child actor. A film called The Mighty Celt, and that's the nickname as well. Said he was offered a part in Game of Thrones, but went to a Jay-Z gig that night instead of going to the audition. Can't help but like being in his company, very engaging. He and Tommy McCarthy, of course, retired last week. European Cruiser champion in his corner tonight. They're quite the double act. Straight left hand there from Tyrone McKenna.
It's all because they took that front foot on the outside. Eubank's been doing it to him all night. He took his foot on the outside there, McKenna.
Oh, right hand from Eubank! Oh, it's McKenna! Huge shot from McKenna, but McKenna says no. But he was buzzed there, all right. Can Eubank land again here?
Again, just dipping those knees all the time, dipping those legs, aiming low, going high with the shot.
McKenna needs to do something to discourage Eubank. He tripled up the jab and Eubank responded.
But be careful shortening the distance there, McKenna. Everything's got to be behind the long shots. And he's trying to push Eubank back, but it's lovely, lovely boxing here from Eubank.
Little nick on the right eye of McKenna. Might be under the eye. Then Eubank again, super speed there from him.
He's constantly changing the angle all the time of his body here, Eubank, and that's just not allowing McKenna just let his hands go as freely as he would like. And a little dip.
Kenna's recovered. We said he takes a shot, and he took a really good shot there from Eubank.
Left hook there from Eubank.
That's his shot, isn't it? That left hook again, buzzing McKenna. Definitely damage under that right eye of Tyrone McKenna. Nick on the side of the eye. From that previous round, there's that shot, Barry.
By the way, he dips low, so he thinks he's going down with the jab to the body. But that's a lovely feint there, the right hand over the top.
And as we said, McKenna does take a shot well. He had to there.
in that last round, he had Eubank and McKenna responded to every movement he made, so every little feint he responded, and not in a positive way. So he had him where he wanted him in that last round. So it's up to McKenna now to try and break that rhythm.
Left hand there from McKenna. Every time he lands anything of significance, you hear a roar from Emi Yilmaz in his corner. Talked about who was going to dictate the pace of the fight, and that has been Eubank so far. He's trying to dominate McKenna.
And it's just the speed, the hands, yes, but mainly the feet. To get him close to the distance and then far away, so McKenna can't respond. If Eubank can start spinning or pivoting off to the left, get on the blind side of McKenna, after he throws a shot, then he's really got him where he wants him. He's got to turn him then in a way where he's going to square up for a shot.
Still danger though from McKenna. Make no mistake about that. Once again, they tie up close. There's that jab again from McKenna, but Eubank just spinning with the fancy footwork. The crowd enjoyed that. And then that right hand to follow.
Took a right hand there, McKenna, just rode it a little bit off the ropes, but still a good shot there from Eubank. Gotta keep those long shots coming in here, McKenna. Again, it's where the foot placement is. He's not committing to the jab because he's stepping inside the body. So he feels that if he gets it wrong, he's going to get countered over the top. But if he steps on the outside, it comes over the left hand.
Oh, left hook there again from Eubank. McKenna took that really well. But these are hurtful punches from Harlem Eubank.
If Eubank can roll off the shot rather than take a step, then he can come back with another punch rather than be off balance like he was then.
A left uppercut from Eubank is supremely well timed. But McKenna bounces back to his feet and even winks at Barry Jones alongside me. McKenna down in round 5, but still smiling. Extraordinary character, this fella. But he needs some success of his own here. Oh. Right hook from Eubank landed just on the bell.
It's an absolutely beautiful shot, like a screw shot right through the middle. Look at that, bam! And that's a knock you out shot. We just know how tough McKenna is. He not only got up, he shouted, looked at us, gave us a wink of encouragement, and then came back and tried to fire back. But just a beautiful shot. The way he's
totally dominant at the moment. He is passing this test with flying colours.
And like I said at the start of the fight, you know, stylistically, a tall southpaw against a guy who likes to work behind the jab off everything is the wrong opponent for you to look good. And he's been really, really good tonight so far.
I'm so frustrated at being out for so long. All the talk of Adam Azim, 378 days out before that Nurali Erdogan fight.
Oh, good
Left
shot.
hand there from McKenna. Eubank certainly stumbled.
We have to say, history would say, in the history of McKenna would say, he needs to get knocked down a couple of times before he warms up. He's that sort of fighter, isn't he? You know, you can't write him off for a second.
Absolutely sparks him into life as we saw that little gesture over towards us. 7th time he's been down in his career. Good moments these for McKenna.
But they're good moments because nothing's happening to him. I mean, that's very important to note that, because he's not really having loads of success here. He did that with a good shot. There's no follow-up with it.
Lovely jab again, beautifully timed, smooth from Harlem Eubank. He's almost taunting McKenna at times, but left hand from McKenna might just have got his interest.
Tying it up there, McKenna, you got to be careful, the referee can see that. It's good feet there again from Eubank. McKenna moved away, but he's bullying him and forcing him back.
Final minute of round number 6. Eubank must be well ahead on the scorecards. A 10-8 round in there as well.
Isn't there much in this round though, Eubank? A lot of feinting and posing and threatening, but not a lot of work.
A bit too much on the inside there from Eubank. John Latham with a word.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's...
Not a good right hand from Eubank. Created that opening with his feet, landed the shot. McKenna falling short again.
You got to try and get the judgment right there, Eubank, when he steps back and that's it, throws that right hand again.
Only just missed with it that time. That was a shot that dropped McKenna.
But against a tall fighter, it's hard to get that distance right. Good shot there from Eubank.
Halfway through the fight, Eubank ahead and in command. Well, Brighton is buzzing, and it hasn't quite buzzed into the kind of fight that we might have expected, that we were salivating over, but it's still been mightily interesting so far. McKenna down, but McKenna's still in there. Just feels like he needs a big round or two, though, Barry.
Yeah, no, he does. Yeah, you got to try and see the pattern of the fight here because Eubank's got a nice little rhythm. And nothing fully comfortable for Eubank, but again, as you're saying, the faster feet certainly and the faster hands giving him the edge in almost all of these rounds. And also,
Eubank certainly fancies this as well.
Also, his ability to stay low's helped him out here, Eubank. And when he comes in low, it's just he just can't fire. McKenna, he's got no target to hit. That allows Eubank to get close and at least get 1 or 2 shots off.
Well, they wrestle each other to the floor. Truly is one of the good guys, Tyrone McKenna.
He just loves every part of this game, doesn't he?
Sees the funny side of everything.
Yeah, too slow, too readable there for McKenna. Got to be sharper.
Oh, right hand again from Eubank was beautifully timed. Just bounced off McKenna, that one.
But again, having your foot on the outside, just, you know, you can still win a fight without doing that, but it gives you so many more options when you do it, and Eubank's always getting that front foot on the outside of McKenna's front foot. Gives him more options to fight, to come inside, come outside, throw the shots cleaner down the line, and gives him an escape route, and that's important.
What McKenna hasn't been able to do here is create the toe-to-toe battle that he said he wanted. Put Eubank under any kind of pressure, really. Said at the start there were questions for Harlem Eubank to answer, maybe unfair ones, but he's answering plenty of them so far.
Well, his discipline and his concentration is really good. I think that, you know, that's been really, really important for him. Again, he's taking the rest when he can, and then he's bursting into attacks. Showing a physicality to his game. Look, when McKenna's holding him, he's strong enough to push him off. Oh, good shot.
Good shot from McKenna. Great shot back from Eubank. And then he goes to the body smartly there, Harlem Eubank.
And those shots are worse, because when you're throwing and you get caught when you're throwing as well, it's like double impact on the punch.
Another right hand, McKenna does it right in front of us.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Again, he says he's fine. Down for the second time, though. Here's that Tyrone McKenna corner. Another wonderfully well-timed shot from Eubank, Barry.
Yeah, I don't think it was a massively, I've got to say this, I don't think it's a massively hurtful shot. It's just beautiful technique and timing. There he goes, a lovely shot. He stepped on the outside, this is one here now. He catches him, just a lovely timing, slides him, but it's a lovely shot. He just caught him square-footed, and that's why he's pushed him right back into the ropes where we were. Again, getting that foot in the outside, sliding forward, and just allows him to get close to the target to fully commit to the punch. The feet are winning this fight for Eubank.
Seconds out. Round 8.
So let's be honest, Eubank is way ahead on the scorecards now with 2 knockdowns. McKenna has to turn it into something now. Has to drag him somewhere he doesn't want to be. Does he have enough left? Is he good enough to do that? Can he counter Eubank's speed?
And then can he commit to an attack without getting caught when he's throwing? And I'm not quite sure he can.
Eubank just missed with that left hook.
It's good from Eubank there, change direction, not allowing McKenna to set himself. And a good body shot there from Eubank.
McKenna shakes his head. McKenna might just be wilting here.
Good left hand though from McKenna.
Right hand again from Eubank. Big smile from McKenna.
If he just sat down on that shot a little bit more, that might be in the end. It's a beautiful shot.
Jabs there from McKenna, but starting to feel like it's only a matter of time here for Harlem Eubank. Has his man where he wants him.
Well, one's fleet-footed, one's flat-footed. I think that's been the difference, hasn't it? One's allowed to get into range quick and explode into his punches. The other one has to wait for you to get into his range. We can throw.
Eubank senses that he's hurting McKenna now. Heading for the final minute of round number 8. Almost a frenzy about Harlem Eubank. He's still picking his shots well, but he's up the pace here.
But still thinking, Dave, I think that's important. Still keeping that concentration. That's good focus that he has. A little feint there from Eubank, could have thrown off that.
So far, the sort of performance that will have people sit up and take notice. A lot of people forecast trouble tonight for Harlem Eubank.
Got to be careful there, squaring those feet up like that. If McKenna swings, he could be in trouble. He got the fight in the bag now, so he's got to keep playing the pressure. But don't make any mistakes. Don't walk onto a shot here for Eubank.
The share of that second round, you can't argue too much with any of that. McKenna needs something very special and slightly improbable to happen now. Needs a mistake from Eubank and needs to capitalise on it.
Yeah, but throwing punches in doubles and threes is the right idea for McKenna, but shortening the jab like he did there, and he walked onto a right hand is not the not the tact. They've got to stay long with those shots, long and fast. Been really good tonight, hasn't he, Eubank, up to this point?
He's been outstanding. Another sharp right hand at speed of foot and hand, and the shot to the body hurt McKenna. Doubled him over. Remember, he is vulnerable to the body. He's shown that before.
But the setup to the shot was really good. That massive, he over-exaggerated the feint. And I think that was the right movement rather than the short, quick feint.
Kenna getting frustrated here, swinging and missing. And Eubank talking to him and taunting him in there.
Yeah, he jumped on Eubank there. Eubank looked through the ropes, showing off a little bit, and McKenna tried to jump on him. Just not sure McKenna has that acceleration anymore, that speed. Good shot though from McKenna.
Chris Eubank Sr. across the ring from us with the Sheriff's badge on, looks on impassively.
Another good
He drew with Ray Close, remember, Belfast fighter in Edinburgh back in May 1993, and then won the rematch via a split decision. Watching Harlem here against a man from Belfast, and Harlem boxing beautifully.
Favourite of success in this round, McKenna.
He needs something very dramatic, doesn't he, Tyrone McKenna?
Just a little bit reasonable, hasn't he, in this round? You've been a bit quiet, moving around a lot, but not really done a lot of work.
The danger, of course, is that you start to believe the job's done, and it isn't yet. Well, they came here in their thousands to the Brighton Centre on a great sporting weekend for this city. The dance last night, football tomorrow, the boxing tonight. They hoped for a fight of the year contender. What they've seen so far is a coming-of-age display from Harlem Eubank. Strange so that might sound in fight number 21, but that's how it feels. Because many saw jeopardy here, but we haven't really seen any of that. He's been excellent so far. 3 rounds remain.
Yeah, I think realistically there's been 2 factors. I think Eubank's been really disciplined, and he's boxed superb, I think, he really has. And also, McKenna hasn't got those fast twitch fibres anymore, that he can't explode into his shots like he used to. You can just see he hasn't really got that second gear to push anymore. He's always dangerous, of course. You always got to give him that, but just the foot speed is just confusing completely.
Well, this really was always one final go for Tyrone McKenna. After that terrific 2-rounder against Dylan Moran. Re-energised and he got this opportunity. He's hurt to the body. Straight right to the body from Harlem Eubank. Oh, it's a slip.
You must be saying it was low.
Oh, it's low, yeah. John Lathan Got on top of that straight away. McKenna wasn't complaining when he was down. He gets time to recover here, of course. What did you make of that?
He's smiling, McKenna's smiling and laughing at me. He's so funny. I mean, it looked a decent shot to me, I gotta be honest, but, you know, from our angle, anyway.
Oh, right hand from Eubank, that was a shot away, that landed. McKenna down again for the third time.
6, 7, 8.
Still a smile on his face, still he wants to fight. I think if Eubank knocks him down again, John Latham might have seen enough here. McKenna on the back foot. John Latham's ready to step in here. Eubank unloading, but McKenna firing back. McKenna landed a left hand there, but Eubank looks so dangerous and so threatening.
Eubank's left hook there was a great shot.
Another slashing shot to the body. McKenna's starting to wilt here, and John Latham steps in. Eubank had too much. A night that we thought might be full of drama of a certain kind was all about one brilliant display from Harlem Eubank. Brave Tyrone McKenna will probably wave goodbye after this. Eubank Senior watches on with pride and delight, but Harlem Eubank was just outstanding. Everyone saw this as a big hurdle, and he has skipped over it tonight.
Yeah, potentially he was going to, stylistically, it was always it looked like a difficult fight for him on paper, but he was absolutely fantastic. He was perfect in every way. Okay, McKenna's not the fighter he once was, and blah, 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 but he's still a dangerous guy, and most importantly, Eubank didn't allow him into the fight once. I always say it, you want to keep your best performance for your biggest fight, and he did. This is his biggest fight by far, and he was flawless. The way his feet won him the fight, the way he moved around the target, in and out with the feet, the speed to accelerate into the shots, and that last knockdown, the way he twisted around the target with his feet to change the angle for the shot, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Really, really good work. And it was low. I think he just pushed it down low, that body shot there that we thought was a body shot originally, so the referee spot on that occasion. But this here, look at that. Look at the way he moves the feet. There's two movements in that before he throws that shot. That's a brilliant shot. I feel a bit intimidated here because Tyrone McKenna's leaning over me.
Tyrone McKenna wants a word.
He still wants to fight on here, Tyrone McKenna, but he'll keep fighting out till there's the breath in his lungs. But I think the referee was spot on. He was taking heavy shots. There's a cut there. He hasn't won a round. No, he's a mile behind with the two already. There's 3 knockdowns already in the fight. No, there's nothing left to fight for. And these are heavy shots he's committing here, Eubank. But the footwork with the knockdown in that round was superb. There was 3 little intricate movements in that before he threw the shot. To do that against anybody, Dave, is phenomenal. That was a real stand-up performance there from Eubank.
Yeah, good stoppage from John Latham. You can be too brave. And you wonder where Harlem Eubank will go next. Chris Senior there with him. Words of wisdom, no doubt, from a man who has been there, seen it, done it. Tyrone McKenna continues the debate with John Latham. He said he slipped with that body shot that landed. But he's going to shake his head. He knows, though, when he wakes up tomorrow, he'll know he's been beaten by the better man on the night. And time, I think, his decision to make, of course, but time for him to say goodbye. We still need to make it all official with our MC, Paul Boo. The smiling Charlie beat there as well with Harlem Eubank. That was a plan executed to perfection. And we can get now to Paul.
Boxing fans, the official end of the contest falls at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 10. Referee John Latham has stopped the bout. In his professional opinion, Tyrone McKenna is in no position to continue. The official decision is a TKO, and your winner, leaving the ring this evening as the newly crowned IBF Intercontinental Welterweight Champion, remaining undefeated as a professional boxer from Brighton, Harlem Eubank.
Coming of age.